we went head-to-head in League One. You guys won the title, which was fair play. This year, a bit different. Of course, Town fighting for the top two. You guys are 15th in the table at the moment. How would you look back at the season as a whole? And of course, we'll get on to the big talking point with the manager in a sec.
Yeah, I think we look back on it with plenty of pride, really. I mean, I think I read something this week. I mean, we always knew that we'd have a bottom three budget. But I think I read somewhere this week that we do actually have the 24th budget in the league. So to be 15th, like we've been overachieving now for a number of years, really. When you look at the finances, and we massively overachieved last year. Obviously, up against some almighty football clubs last season, and it was a great race, wasn't it, between us, yourselves, and Sheffield Wednesday. And ultimately, in the end, the two most consistent teams got over the line. So that was that. And then you come into this season and you look at the size of the clubs that are in this division. And I likened it was almost like a mini Premier League. I think I worked out 14 or 15 of the clubs in the Championship this season have been in the Premier League in the last 12 or 13 years. I mean, it's insane. So we always knew it was going to be a struggle, but I really do think that although we've got nowhere near as consistent as we were last year, we've really given it a right go. And I think 15th is probably about right. If I'm honest, I think you could probably argue we could be a couple of places lower, but we should be nowhere near that bottom three in all fairness. And 5 points is a nice gap. It's not quite as nice as the 8 points we had a fortnight ago. But we've made a really good fist of it, and I think we've put ourselves in an unbelievable position to get a couple more wins, and then we can hopefully, fingers crossed, look forward to another year of it next year. One thing this isn't going to be is 0-0. We average 2 odd goals at home in a game. You're averaging 2.8 goals or something in games all season, home and away. So there's going to be goals. My prediction is, and this is quite an outlandish one, we've had 3 3-3s at home this season. I think this could end up being a fourth very easily, a 4-3-3. I'm not sure how many teams would have had 4 3-3s at home in a season. There I am saying we're not going to be cavalier, and here I am saying we're going to score 3 against you. But I do think it's going to be that sort of game, high scoring draw. But it won't be. If it is 3-3, it will be that we'll have limited chances, not because we're going to sit in and play a low block. It's just we're trying to be more, as I say, conservative on the ball. So, but we're going to have to be a lot more ruthless than we were in the month of February to get those goals. But high scoring draw, entertaining game. Hopefully it will be a good advert for the league. And then you never know, if you guys continue the form we're on, maybe you'll get a bit of respite from playing us and making that long trip. So we'll see. I mean, I just hope that, as I say, I hope that we're able to show to everyone that although we're in 2 different ends of the table, that we more than deserve to still hold the right to be in this league. And we worked so bloody hard to get into it. We don't want to drop out of it at the first attempt. So if you offered me a point, I'd be more than happy to take it.